Advaita Gadada Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 10. We are here seeing how Krishna is so merciful. Nala Kavera and Manigriva offering prayers to Krishna. Now they are understanding Krishna's position, but they also saying that, one who is conditioned, how to understand you, because you exist before the creation, and that you are the ultimate cause of everything. So reading on, Tasmai Tubhyam Bhagavate
Tasmai Tubhyam Bhagavate
Vasudevaya Vedase
Vasudevaya Vedase
Atma Dyota Guneshchanna
Atma Dyota Guneshchanna
Mahimne Brahmane Namaha.
Mahimane Namaha.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. O Lord, whose glories are covered by your own energy, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You are Sankarshan, the origin of creation, and you are Vasudev, the origin of the Chaturvyuha. Because you are everything and are therefore the Supreme Brahman, we simply offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Instead of trying to understand Krishna in detail, it is better to offer our respectful obeisances unto him, for he is the origin of everything, and he is everything. So we heard how to understand Krishna by devotional service, becoming his devotee, engaging in mind, thinking of him, offering obeisances to him. So here Prabhupada is saying, instead of trying to understand Krishna in detail, better to offer respectful obeisances unto him. And then Krishna will be pleased to reveal to us. Because we are covered by the material modes of nature, he is very difficult for us to understand unless he reveals himself to us. Therefore, it is better for us to acknowledge that he is everything and offer obeisances unto his lotus feet. So here, this is what Nala Kavera and Manigriva are saying, that it's so difficult to understand you. We cannot understand you. You are covered by your energy, You are Sankarshan. Chaturvyuha is coming from you. Sankarshan is coming from you. Creation is coming from you. Everything is coming from you. Supreme Brahman, you are the Supreme Brahman. So they're like, we simply offer our obeisances unto you. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yasya avatara gyayante
Yasyavatara dhyanante
sharireshav asharirinaha
Sharireshav ashirinaha
teste atulya atishayer
Teshter atulyashtir ashir
virya dehisha asangate
Virye dehi asangate
sa bhavan sarvalokasya
Sabhavan sarvalokasya
bhavaya vibhavaya cha
Bhavaya vibhavaya cha
avatirno amsha bhagena
Avatino amshabhagena
sampratam patir ashisham.
Pratam pati ashisham
Appearing in bodies like those of an ordinary fish, tortoise, and hog, You exhibit activities impossible for such creatures to perform, extraordinary, incomparable, transcendental activities of unlimited power and strength. These bodies of yours, therefore, are not made of material elements, but are incarnations of your Supreme Personality. You are the same Supreme Personality of Godhead who have now appeared with full potency for the benefit of all living entities within this material world. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 4.7-8, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata apyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srajami aham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Krishna appears as an incarnation when real spiritual life declines and when rogues and thieves increase to disturb the situation of the world. So Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, when does he come? When the religious principles have been misused or misinterpreted and people are not following the religious principles properly, then Krishna comes. Krishna comes when, because of decline of religious principles, certain people want to take advantage of others, disturb the situation of the world. So that's when Krishna comes. Unfortunate, less intelligent persons, bereft of devotional service, cannot understand the Lord's activities, and therefore such persons describe these activities as kalpana, mythology, or imagination, because they are rascals and the lowest of men. Namam duskritana muda prapadyante naradama. So Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita that fools deride me when I come in the human form. You know, people may think, oh, Krishna is coming as a tortoise, he's coming as a hog, and so these are all material bodies, but these are all transcendental, all Satchidananda. Which hog can actually dive into the Garbhodaka ocean and pick up the earth on the task? Or which tortoise can let the full Manthara mountain, right, on the back, and then the churning is happening. So Krishna is always God, whichever form he takes, all his incarnations. Someone may say this is all mythology, but these are histories. This is not mythology, these are actual happenings that have happened. So someone may say, oh, well, I was not there. But then that means down the road after 300 years, the history that we have learned, people may think that that's mythology. But we are seeing it's actually happened. Such men cannot understand that the events described by Vyasadeva in the Puranas and other Shastras are not fictitious or imaginary, but factual. Now, why would Vyasadeva take so much trouble, so much literature? He's not a fictitious novel writer. He has compiled the scriptures for us, the revealed truth, the histories, what has actually happened. Krishna in his full unlimited potency here shows that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For although the two trees were so large and sturdy that even many elephants could not move them, Krishna, as a child, exhibited such extraordinary strength that they fell down with a great sound. So God does not have to do something to become God. It's not that he has to go to meditation, get some power, and then become God. He's always God. He's a baby. And he's killing demons. Already so many demons he's killed before this. Now, these two huge Yamala-arjuna trees. From the very beginning, by killing Putana, Shakatasur, and Trinavatasur, by causing the trees to fall, and by showing the entire universe within his mouth, Krishna proved that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The lowest of men, Mudas, because of sinful activities, cannot understand this, but devotees can accept it without a doubt. Thus, the position of a devotee is different from that of a non-devotee. So someone may say, oh, well, I do not believe it. Well, but our belief has nothing to do with the fact. Our belief has nothing to do with the truth. And the truth is always the truth, whether we believe it or not, believe in it or no. The truth is that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is that okay? Did you all want to add anything?
So true, I think, because before when I started reading, I was always curious what is it about. But now, I'm just like, I want to read more. I'm falling in love to, just know more about Krishna. So this is so true. Yeah. Hare
Jai
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Nama Parama Kalyana.
Namah Parama Kalyana.
Nama Parama Mangala.
Namah Parama Mangala.
Vasudevaya Shantaya.
Vasudevaya Shantaya.
Yadunam Pataye Namaha.
Yadunam Pataye Namaha.
O supremely auspicious, we offer our respectful obeisances unto you, who are the supreme good. O most famous descendant and controller of the Yadu dynasty, O son of Vasudev, O most peaceful, let us offer our obeisances unto your lotus feet. The word Paramakalyan is significant because Krishna, in any of his incarnations, appears in order to protect the sadhus, paritranaya sadhuna. The sadhus, saintly persons or devotees, are always harassed by non-devotees, and Krishna appears in his incarnations to give them relief. This is his first concern. If we study the history of Krishna's life, we shall find that for most of his life, he predominantly engaged in killing demons, one after another. So Krishna, we can see that he doesn't need to do anything, but he loves the devotees so much that he always wants to be with them, have loving pastimes with them, and protect them. Whenever there is any danger, the Brajabasis would just call out to Krishna, and Krishna was there every time to help them, killing demons or lifting up the Govardhan hill or swallowing the forest fire. So we can see Krishna's love here, that he he loves his devotees so much. When we love someone, we want to do something for them, right? So Krishna loves his devotees so much that he's always engaging in this loving pastimes with them, always protecting them. Anujanihi naubhumams
Anujanihi no bhumen.
tava anuchara kinkaro
Tava anuchara kinkaro.
darshanam nau bhagavata
Darshanam nam bhagavata.
risher asid anugrahat.
Ishir asid anugrahat.
O Supreme Form, we are always servants of your servants, especially of Narad Muni. Now give us permission to leave for our home. It is by the grace and mercy of Narad Muni that we have been able to see you face to face. Unless delivered or blessed by a devotee, one cannot realize that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So here, Manigriv Nalakover, they are appreciating Narad Muni's blessings on them, his mercy on them. Like, because of Narad Muni, we are able to see you. And Krishna also said that, right? Before he was crawling, he was like, my devotees told me, he told these two, Nalakover, Manigriva, that they're going to see me. So I have to fulfill his word. So again, we see that how much love Krishna has for his devotees. He's doing everything for his devotees. Although he's supremely independent, right? He's the only independent supreme person. But we can see that he's bound by the love of his devotees. And he's acting so, he's doing so many leelas for his devotees. When I say acting, not like acting on stage, but doing. Like he's acting for the pleasure of his devotees. He's doing leelas for the pleasure of his devotees. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye. According to this verse of Bhagavad Gita 7.3, there are so many siddhas or yogis who cannot understand Krishna. Instead, they misunderstand him. But if one takes shelter of a devotee descending from the parampara system of Narad, Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu, one can then understand who is an incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Nala Kuber and Manikriva also saying that they are able to understand Krishna. They just now offered beautiful prayers to Krishna. They've understood Krishna's position. They've understood Krishna as the supreme controller and that they are eternally Krishna's servants. And they're saying, oh, we could have this understanding is because of your servant, Narad Muni, and we are the servant of your servant. So Prabhupada is explaining for us also how we can understand Krishna. We also take up the spirit of servant of the servant, understanding Krishna from the parampara, coming from Brahma, Narad Muni, Vyasadev, Sukadev Goswami. One can then understand. Yeah. In this age, many pseudo-incarnations advertise simply for having exhibited some magical performances. But except for persons who are servants of Narad and other servants of Krishna, no one can understand who is God and who is not. So when we understand we are servant of servant, then we will be able to understand the greatest person, Krishna. This is confirmed by Narottam Das Thakur, Charya Vaishnav Seva, Nistar Paye Chekeba. No one is delivered from the material conception of life unless favored by a Vaishnav. Others can never understand, neither by speculation nor by any other bodily or mental gymnastics. So by taking the process of Gyan or Yoga, it's very difficult to understand Krishna as he is. We may be able to understand the Brahman or Paramatma, but to understand Bhagwan, we have to engage in devotional service. Did you all want to add anything?
So you need the mercy of a devotee, right?
Mercy of a devotee, yeah. Mercy of a devotee. Vani gunanu kathane shravano kathayam
Vani Gunanu Kathane Shravanau Kathayam
hastau chakarma sumanas tava padayorna.
Hastau
Chakarma
chakarmasu
Sumanastava Padayona
manastava
Smrityam shirastava nivasa jagat praname.
Smrityam Shirasta Nivas Jagat Pranam
Drishti satam darshanestu bhavat tanunam.
Drishti
Satam Darshanistu Bhavatanina.
Henceforward, may all our words describe your pastimes. May our ears engage in oral reception of your glories. May our hands, legs, and other senses engage in actions pleasing to you. And may our minds always think of your lotus feet. May our heads offer our obeisances to everything within this world, because all things are also your different forms. And may our eyes see the forms of Vaishnavas who are non-different from you. Here, the process of understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead is given. This process is bhakti. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atma Nivedanam. Bhagavatam 7.5.23. Everything should be engaged in the service of the Lord. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate Narad Pancharatra. So Narad Pancharatra is stating how one engages in bhakti, engaging all our senses in the service of the master of the senses, that is bhaktir uttamam. Everything, the mind, the body, and all the sense organs should be engaged in Krishna's service. This is to be learned from expert devotees like Narad, Swayambhu, and Shambhu. Swayambhu is Lord Brahma. He's also called Swayambhu because he does not have any material mother or father. So this is the process that we learn to engage in bhakti by following in the footsteps of the bhaktas. The bhaktas can teach us how to engage in bhakti. They are the one who are giving us bhakti. Bhakti is received from the bhakta. We cannot manufacture our own way of understanding the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For it is not that everything one manufactures or concocts will lead to understanding God. We may think, I will find a new way to understand God, but that will be on the mental platform. We are, after all, in the material body. Our senses are material right now. Our real senses, spiritual senses are covered. So to uncover those spiritual senses, we have to engage our senses in the service of Krishna. Such a proposition, yatamata tatapatha, is foolish. Krishna says, bhaktyaham ekaya grahaya. Only by executing the activities of bhakti can one understand me. Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 14, Text 21. This is called Anukulyena Krishna Anushilanam, remaining engaged favorably in the service of the Lord. So here, by the mercy of Narad Muni, Nalakover and Manigriva have understood Krishna. They've understood Krishna's position, and now they are saying they want to always engage in his service. By their words, they want to describe Krishna's pastimes. By their ears, they want to always hear about Krishna's glories. By their hands, legs, and other senses, they want to always please Krishna. And they want to engage their minds always in thinking of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. They want to offer obeisances with their head to everything. Why? Because everything is Krishna, everything belongs to Krishna. And they want to see the Vaishnavas with their eyes, offer the obeisances to the Vaishnavas. So may this also be our prayer, so that we can engage in the service of Krishna with our mind, body, words. You all want to add anything?
I just wanted to say that really it is the easiest, that how he just accepts a tulsi patra and he's satisfied. We can just please him, even just by offering the obeisances and just a tulsi little water.
Yeah,
He's so merciful. Like a person might not have any, like fancy things. He doesn't need that. Just a little water that is available anytime, just a little tulsi. That's almost available everywhere in India, wherever you go. And if you just offer that and just the obeisances that you don't need any paraphernalia or anything for that. Like you don't need the fancy candles or anything. You just simply just offer the obeisances and just a tulsi leaf and little water, flower. That's almost available everywhere.
yeah,
So
Fruit. Yeah.
yeah, fruit. Yeah. So it's so
fruit.
simple to please him.
That's right. Krishna does not want us to become great things, He's not putting targets on us, monthly targets or weekly targets, or, the material world to please someone. We take so much endeavor, but actually it's much easier to please Krishna. And by pleasing Krishna, we can actually please everyone. When we please Krishna, we can please everyone, because as Nala Kavirmani Manigriva is saying, Krishna, you are everyone. Everything is, you are everything. Everything is coming from you. So, but we have to understand, when they are saying you are everything, it's not that everyone has become God, but we have to understand they are part and parcel of God. Because we may think, oh, well, now everybody's become God now. No, everyone is part and parcel of God. Everyone is Krishna's energy. Everything is Krishna's energy. So everyone and everything belongs to Krishna. Yeah, as you said, it's so easy to please Krishna by offering him simple things. Okay. Stop here for today. Continue tomorrow. Thank you all for listening and joining. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur
Jai.
Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.